Welcome back. So this is the first time I have actually done something that is worthy of filming and taking you along with me since lockdown. I've been invited to Moonpig's virtual event with some other bloggers. We're going to be doing flower arranging. We're going to hear more about Moonpig, their designs, their process, and we're also going to be doing some cocktail making. And there are a few different things arriving. It's Monday today. A few different things arriving before Wednesday evening. And the cocktail kit has just arrived. So I'm going to show you what we've been sent. Give you a little sneak peek before the event. So straight in the fridge went a big pack of ice. Then we've also got a lemon, 3 limes, cucumber, some herbs, and then we also have some sugarcane syrup and some vodka. And then we have some orange juice, soda water, whoops, sparkling elderflower, and various bits. Oh, that's heavy. For doing some cocktail making.
I've had a lovely delivery. Dan is just putting them in water for me because I know much less about flowers than Dan does. Tonight is the Moonpig virtual event. I'm really excited, and I thought it'd be nice to also do a get ready with me kind of video, which should be live already. Elise has just gone to sleep. This is going to be very much sort of vloggy style of get ready with me video, because Elise is asleep and I need to be with her, and that's just how things roll here at the moment. I didn't want to do anything that wasn't authentically what I would normally do, if that makes sense. So yes, Elise is asleep. My camera is set up and ready, and I'm just about to film putting on my face. So Elise doesn't want to be filmed, but I've just given her the choice of 2 dresses and she's picked which one I'm going to wear tonight. So makeup is on. We were very kindly given a Just Eat voucher to order food either before, during or after the event. We've ordered for before because of Elise. She needs to eat earlier. We've gone for McDonald's. I can't have a lot of McDonald's, like a lot of the options at McDonald's. So we've stuck some of my free-from chicken nuggets in the freezer, and I'm going to have some chips. And I need to sort out some snacks and drinks for during the event. It looks like cocktail making is going to be last but one, so that's kind of probably 8 o'clock. So I need to have a few bits to hand in case I get hungry or thirsty.
Mine fork.
Your dinner?
Mine fork.
You'd like your fork? Is that nice?
Just looking around everyone's houses.
I'm loving seeing all the flowers in the background. They look great.
You can go into your search and type in all the best. And you can see other similar cards by that designer. I'm going to go into navigation and I'm finding a birthday card for my girlfriend. So tap into birthday cards and I'm looking something for her and girlfriend. And then scan, which it will do on the surface, and I can tap, and I can see what that card would look like in augmented reality, which is quite cool. But I think the really interesting, nice bit happens when you look at what the different sizes are like, because one of the things we hear from customers all the time is, well, I don't really know how big Giant is, and it's blooming massive. So this is a really cool way to visualize the size of things. Okay, so as you see, I don't have the nicest handwriting, but actually it's something that is quite nice. It gives a little bit of a personal touch. So there we go. I've written my message, and I'm going to go back to the app now. And I'm going to click Get Started. I'm going to take a photo of it now. So launch camera. And position your piece of paper in frame, and I'm going to click Use Photo. And then what it does is it filters it out, it removes the backgrounds, and then adds it digitally, just like that.
These as though they're at bowling, because they're so full and they create such a lovely base. Then we can build the rest of the bouquet around them. I'm not going to use these first, only because you may be crossing stems as you go along. You see there, I've got essentially like a teepee effect, and I'm going to keep adding these until I run out. So I'm so busy all the time, so I will only fill the vase halfway with water. Even in my job.
4 components. So if you get it well balanced, these 4 components, you have a nice tasting cocktail, meaning the less water will melt into your drink. So we're going to be sticking plenty of ice in there. Don't just put 2 ice cubes in there because it's just going to melt and water down your drink. Loads of ice in there, get it nice. So guideline number 1, well balanced, well iced, well presented. Stick by those, you're going to make some good drinks. What do you think of that one? 4 equal parts, 20. Loving the cat.
Time for Operation Cleanup.
I've had a really nice time. Yeah. Really nice time. I am a little bit tipsy. I've only had 2.5 drinks, but I don't drink. Last time I drank anything was well before Elise was born. So I'm going to tidy up. I'm going to go to bed. And then I will fill you in on the details of the evening. Elise was fighting sleep. She did not want to go to bed without saying goodnight, which is really sweet. Yeah, so I will say goodnight and I will fill you in tomorrow.
The Moonpig event was absolutely fantastic. We got to find out about some of the features of the app, but not just some of the features, things that are coming soon. Do a virtual reality to see how big the cards are in, what's it called, AR mode, augmented reality, there we go. Because it's hard to tell the difference between the sizes of cards. To a lot of people, they just look like numbers when they give the dimensions. And Moonpig found that a lot of people weren't aware of how big their giant card was. So now on the iPhone app, you can't do it on Android because of the technology is different. You can select AR mode for whichever card size you want to see, and then you can just move it around in whichever room you're in to see how it's going to look compared to other things, which, as someone who struggles to kind of understand depth and distance, is really, really helpful. Another really great feature of the app is that you can scan in your handwriting and have that printed on the card instead of having it typed up, which again is really exciting and gives an extra personalisation and an extra personal touch, particularly at the moment where we can't see people in the same way. Then we got to do some flower arranging, which was brilliant. I've always been intrigued by flower arranging, but I thought it was going to be really hard. And the way it was explained to us actually made it really simple, which was brilliant. I really enjoyed it. I don't think the flowers looked as good after I'd arranged them as they did when they arrived, but it was really fun to do. And obviously flower arranging is something you can practice, and I feel like I can give it a good go now from what I've learnt on the night. And then we had a cocktail class, which was really enjoyable. The raspberry drink did not work, substituting raspberries for strawberries. I think I needed some additional instructions as to how to treat the raspberries, and even though my raspberry drink didn't work particularly well, I still really enjoyed the process of trying to make it. Again, we got tips so that we can go away and start creating our own cocktails and trying different things out. And actually the fact that my raspberry drink didn't go very well meant I didn't drink it all, which was good, because apparently 2.5 drinks is kind of past my happy limit and verging into drunk status. Having the event hosted within a Zoom meeting worked really well. There was a little bit of a lack of feeling like we could have a conversation with each other, but I don't think that's anything that you can get round in a Zoom type meeting. And actually we needed to be all on mute, and the one time where we weren't, we had a little competition in the cocktail making. I really struggled, so having us muted was the right way to do, the best way to do it. It just meant we lacked a tiny bit of that getting togetherness. But then we've been chatting on social media, so we haven't lost that way of interacting with each other. We're just doing it differently, which is pretty much sums up the pandemic. I really hope other brands and companies start doing online events as well as in person, because it makes it possible for so many people who couldn't necessarily go down to London to be at an event to join in. It's not just disabled people, it's parents, it's carers, it's even those people who just can't afford or don't have the time within their work week to be able to get down to London, which is where a large number of events are held. So I want to say a massive thank you to Moonpig and everyone involved in making the event what it was. Had an absolutely amazing time. There's going to be a blog post all about what we got up to, as well as this vlog, so I will leave that linked for you. And I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.